It was the most amazing feeling. I think when they announced my name, I got quite overwhelmed because being able to get to a position that I am in now at such a young age is definitely such an achievement. And to be able to be recognised in an industry award like that was incredible. This hotel is honestly like a baby to me. So when that was announced, I was just, it was basically, it wasn't just me, it was the team. It felt like a team effort as well. You know, it was like an award for everyone. I realised I wanted to join hospitality when I went into the back office of a 5-star hotel in Portugal. That's where I grew up. And I remember the HR manager took me to the back, and that's where I fell in love with it, and I was 15 years old. And so I convinced Mum that I just wanted to leave normal school and go to hotel school. It's a brand new hotel school in Portugal. They spent about 11 million euros sort of renovating the whole thing, so it was incredible. I thought I wanted to be a chef. Maybe that was watching too much Gordon Ramsay on MasterChef, I'm not entirely sure, but I was convinced that's what I wanted to do. So I did sort of my final year there at school as like an equivalent in hotel school, and then I did 9 months in a 2-star Michelin restaurant, and it was actually the restaurant that was in that 5-star hotel where I first fell in love with hospitality, so it really sort of came together beautifully. I then came to RGU to do international hospitality management, and then I worked for the Norwood and I did a placement there, and then ended up working there part-time, and then got accepted onto the year program in America. So I spent 6 months in Wacabuck Country Club in Connecticut, and then 6 months in Key Largo in Florida. I then came back, won the Young Guns Student Award, which is the best hospitality student in the UK, which was a massive achievement and massive for RGU as well, because everyone that had reached that level so far had been a finalist, and I finally won it over all the Oxford Brookes lot, so I was really happy about that. And then got accepted onto the graduate programme for the Marriott. Didn't know what I wanted to do, to be honest, because I had such an operational background with hospitality. So I decided to join sales and marketing. I just wanted to see what it was like, and to be honest with you, I've got such a bubbly personality, and most people said you'd actually be great in sales, so I was like, right, let's give it a shot. So I did, and I spent 1.5 years working with them. It was an incredible experience, but the brand just wasn't for me. I think I lost myself a bit because they've just got so many brands, and I thought, right, I want to strip it back and go back to one singular hotel and something a bit more boutique-y. I think everyone needs to try the big boys though. You know, everyone needs to try a Hilton, a Marriott, you know, see if they like it. Some people love it, and then other people decide to, like me, decide to go to something a bit more independent. So I saw this position come up, sales manager. To be honest, I never thought I'd get it, but I did, and I was super surprised, and I absolutely love my job. So I think that's sort of a recap of how I got to where I am now. I definitely say the biggest challenge was my age. I remember someone saying to me, you'll never be able to be a manager at 24 years old, and that always stuck with me. And I've got a very tenacious personality, so my first thing was, I will prove you wrong, and I will be a manager, because I'm a super ambitious person. You know, I'm a massive go-getter, you know, and I don't wait around, and if an opportunity comes up, like, I will take it and grab it, you know, with both hands. But I'm also my own worst enemy, you know, because the age thing is a massive factor, you know, and especially in the market I am in now as well, you know, where people are a bit older and, you know, they've got a lot more experience and everything. So I would definitely say age is a massive challenge, but please, if I could give anyone a massive piece of advice, is do not let age get in the way of doing anything in your life, because age is just a number, and it really honestly is. And if you ever think or ever let that get in your way, just think age is just a number, age is just a number, because I do it all the time. I have to tell myself that every day, you know, and it never stops me from going after, you know, what I want to do. I mean, there is no way that if I let that get in my mind, I would be a sales manager at 24 years old, you know, so I'm really proud of that. So don't let that get in your way. Another challenge I'd say would be picking the right department you want to work in a hotel. That was my massive challenge as well, because I wasn't sure what fit my personality type. You know, you don't just have to have operations to work in a hotel. I mean, it can open so many doors for you. You know, you can work in sales and marketing, you know, you can work in maintenance, you can be, you know, a casino host. I mean, there are so many different opportunities you can have in hospitality, and it's really picking that right department. You know, so once I did pick the right one that fit my personality, God, I was buzzing. I was over the moon. So yeah. I would definitely say Sales and Marketing Manager of the Year. 2019, because that is from the Scottish Hotel Awards. It was just a massive pinnacle moment in my career, and I was so chuffed with that because everything I'd been working towards had actually been recognised in the industry, so that was crucial. I would also definitely say the Lausanne Scholarship that I was awarded by Hit Scotland. That was incredible because it is the best hotel school in the world, and that has literally been my dream since I was 15 to go there. I think the first thing that you Google when you want to go into hospitality management is hospitality management courses, and that is the first thing that pops up. The fees are incredible though, you know, and so not everyone can go there, but this is just incredible. It's a 4-day sort of management leadership course, and I just can't wait for that. I'm so excited. I would also say this job, because this job has opened so many doors for me. And it's really, I wake up in the morning and I'm so excited to go to work. Like I actually get on a Friday night, I'm upset because I have to go home for the weekend. You know what I mean? Like it's just become a massive lifestyle, a massive part of my life. I just love it here so much, and I do love my job. So I think that's, you know, that's one of like the best things I'd say is my job now. I definitely did, yeah. I mean, I'm in touch with so many people from RGU now. I mean, lecturers, people who work in sort of communications, alumni team, you know, I'm in touch with so many people, and they've just been a massive support for me. And, you know, people are really happy about your success, you know, and they want to promote you, you know, as a success story. And so, you know, RGU have just been, honestly, it's like family. It's so nice.